Hello, Geminis. This is AD with kayxztarot, and I am doing a fun, just bonus reading, guys. I just want to say thank you to my top viewerships, which is Virgos, Pisces, and Gemini. So consider this also the end of your birthday season. So I hope that you enjoy it. Nothing but positive things and good messages, guys. I also wanted to give a friendly announcement that I did change the layout how I am going to be doing the monthlies and the mid-months, because I do like doing like the air signs as one and then just going in individuals. They are still individual readings, guys. So it's just like one big live stream, but each of them have its own like dedicated at least 15-20 minutes reading each. So you still get the full effect. I actually added more cards. I actually added different layouts. So if you haven't gotten a chance to check out those monthlies because you thought that it was like a lump reading, then check again, or just be prepared for July for that type of structure. It really helps me. Also, while I have you, I am doing a $25 15-minute special, guys, until the end of June. So you might want to hippity hop on that if you have some pressing questions from the universe and you would like me to be the messenger for that. Check out that information in the description box below. Follow me on Instagram for daily readings. And if you haven't already, check out my song, and thank you. I'm so humbled and gracious to those of you who have. I'm currently working on new tracks, new music, so be prepared to be inundated with beats. Inundated with beats. Inundated, such a big word. I don't know where it came from. But anyways, let's get into it, Gemini. Ooh, right off the rip, we got some wish fulfillment, all right, with your energy. So let's get into it. I'm excited. All the other bonuses that I did today, the Pisces and Virgo bonuses that I did today, are just beautiful. So I have a feeling that you're going to be right in line. Ooh. All right. Let's see what's going on for our Gemini. Let's see. Oh, wow. So union, partnership, twin flame connection, marriage, setting that foundation for passions, all right? Closing out a cycle. Could be connecting with the Pisces or an earth sign. All right, let's see what's going on for our Geminis for this bonus reading. All right, we got the Hangman. So I want to say this because Judgment also was trying to come out with it. I feel like you are moving, like I'm hearing like chugga, 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 choo choo. I feel like you're finally in like the choo choo and you've been chugging on along for some time. You're ready to take action. It's kind of what I'm getting. You're like, if you're the Hangman, you're like cutting yourself off of the cross, Yeah, look at this. And stepping into your happiness, pursuing your dreams, those long-term goals. You set long-term goals, and now you're starting to act on them, okay? Or see the fruit of them. Yeah. Let's see. Wow, beautiful. So you could be being social or coming into union with somebody, coming back to somebody, past life relationships, coming back, friendships. Your social circle is going to play a part in your success. But more importantly, Nine of Pentacles and Temperance, you're okay with yourself. You might be around people, but you're really okay with yourself and in your own company. You've achieved this higher elevation, this new thinking, this new knowledge, and it seems like you're so focused on the money. She works hard for the money. Hey, so hard for the money. And you better do it right, and that is where you are. So if people around you don't have that same drive and collection, you're questioning that because you understand that you are at the end of a cycle and you're ready for this wheel to turn in your favor. You're ready as the world turns. It's just kind of what I heard. And you've taken these lessons. So you've looked at your social circle for some of you guys and you started making discernment. So you're in a very pensive, you're coming out of a pensive state, if that makes sense. You were pensive, you were questioning things, and now that you got the answers that you were seeking, you're able to be in balance. Yeah, look at this. And I also see a lot of happiness as far as union goes. Could be connecting with a Scorpio or a Leo. All right, let's see. 3, 2, and one. What's going on for our Geminis? Underlying energy we have is the Two of Cups. All right, coming into union. And it's so funny because she's a Pisces, so she probably won't see this. But somebody just messaged me, was like, you said union so many times in this reading. And she's like, I'm thinking about joining a union. Union has just been the biggest word. I think people are coming into a lot of partnerships. And I'm just sensing that a lot of things are going to be solidified in October in Libra season. So you could be meeting the person and you're kind of feeling each other out. You want to have fun during the summer. It's kind of flingish during the summer. And then once Libra season approaches, I sense a lot of long-term committed relationships are going to be taking place. And this can also be in the form of friendships. It doesn't have to be intimate. It could be solidifying a contract, solidifying partnerships. But there's just two people who want the same things at the same damn time, you know, and now you are being like, let's exchange gifts. Let's exchange cups. I want to see what you have. I want what you have, and I want to share what I have. And that mutual respect between the two people who are coming together is something that is really going to be carrying you through this. The number 2 has been so important to everyone. And the Two of Cups has popped up in every reading that I've done this far. That's crazy. For every bonus. So you could be connecting with a Pisces or a Virgo. All right. The Tower card. Judgment. Wow. In order. To the Four of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. The Empress being the heart of the reading. The King of Swords. The Three of Cups. The Queen of Swords. Could be connecting with a fellow air sign. Just wanted to point that out. All right. And then we have the King of Pentacles coming up. This is all you, baby. This is all you guys. So you could have had an unexpected shift, or just imagine that, like, aha moment. You learned something. I'm trying to be specific, but it's just like something hit you like a ton of bricks. There was a conclusion that hit you like a ton of bricks. And again, it could have been about partnerships that you had already. It could have been about the people that you're surrounded by. But there was something that hit you like a ton of bricks. And you're just like, wait. Who are you? Or like, what am I dealing with? Or who am I working for? What's the mission here? What's the game plan? And you started asking those really important questions, and then you learned, I can leave this behind, or I can move on, or I've been holding on too tightly, right? And so for some of you guys, with this aha moment, you have kind of closed yourself off and gone within, not as much as like the Hermit card, but with the Four of Pentacles, you've retreated back into your own comfort zone. And that's why, and for a lot of you guys, it is your mind. And also your home with the King of Pentacles here. So, family too, for some of you. But you guys, after you had this moment of clarity, all right, you're just kind of like, look, I understand what I have to do now. I'm walking away from these situations. I'm walking away from these people. I'm going to focus on myself for a little bit. I'm going to enjoy my own being for a little bit. But interestingly enough, you might feel that way, but you are a hot commodity right now with the Empress popping up as the heart of this reading. People are certainly seeking you out. You're receiving a lot of attention, a lot of offers. And this could be an opportunity to grow and expand something business-wise too. It's something that you care deeply about. Again, when you see the Empress as the heart of the reading, this is babies, all right? So I'm not sure if you're trying to have kids or if you're working to have kids, but if you're not, wrap it on up, right? That's what I always say. Wrap it on up. Be smart. But there could be some sort of clarity about how to grow a business. All right. You could have the right conversations and have the right knowledge. I imagine like a lot of, I'm jumping a little bit. There's going to be a lot of honesty shared between you and friends. You're going to be very clear and direct, Gemini, which is pretty interesting because Geminis are known for being like two-faced. I have a lot of Gemini friends. Shout out to all my Gemini friends. And Geminis are, to me, wrongly and accused of being two-faced. It's not two-faced. It's just there's always a duality. And like as a Pisces, I understand the duality and things that other signs might not understand. Let's say an Aries, might not understand like when a Gemini says one thing, that actually it's double speak. All right. I don't see that being an issue. I see you being blunt, clear, concise, and honest, and people just understanding, you know, what it is that you want, because you know what you want. For the first time in a long time, you're like, I look into my crystal ball and I see very clearly what I want, and it doesn't involve this, that, and the third. It only involves good vibes, good people, good looks, good food, and a good time, and that is it, point blank, period. And if you're not serving that, then you can go, you know. It's that type of energy with the discernment that's coming in. So again, a lot of you are looking at your social circles and thinking, can this person, not in a using way, but it's like, can this person's energy get me to the 10 of Pentacles, or are they distracting me from what I know I need to be focused on right now? Because focus, take time, stop motion. You are focusing. You have stop motion. Again, like I said, it's that chugga, 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 chugga. You have gone through, I don't know if you've ever been on the train before, but I took a lot of train rides as a kid. And they'll eventually, like, not the conductor, but people running the train will walk and check your ticket and make sure that you're on the right train. But you could already be on the, you know, you can already be sitting down. Now you're going through and you're just like, let me see your ticket. Okay, destination here. Let me see your ticket. You know, that is going. But if they don't have a ticket, or it's not lining up and they're on the wrong train, then you're like, you need to get off. This ain't your stop, you know. So there could be a lot of cutting off of people, but you're stepping so fully into your power, it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. And I think that for some of you, you're finding so much intellectual stimulation and stability with the person that you're connecting with, that not that you're picking a relationship over friends, but this particular relationship doubles equally as a really strong friendship, which is what you actually want. And so you're feeling a really deep fulfillment from this connection, so much so where you don't have to entertain yourself with people just for the sake of being entertained, if that makes sense. Which is a huge thing. Like, I'm one of those, my Venus is in Aries, and so I'm always just like, I'm always fascinated with people who can just get along, just, you know, be along just to get along, where they hang out with people and friends that they don't particularly care for. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, if I'm not 1,000% like for you, because my friendship is so, you know, like, once I care about you, I care. So I don't understand how people can just like hang out with people that they really don't care for, you know, that they don't give a shit about. I think that you finally have just like, and Geminis are masters at that. I'm always like, so you don't like this person, but y'all hang out every Wednesday for karaoke? Like, that's crazy to me. I would never even talk to that person if I don't gel with them. Like, I have to be in it 1,000%, or I'm not in it at all. So I feel like a lot of you guys could be stepping into that mode. Not that anything is wrong with being able to do both. You have to do both. You know, I'm trying to make YouTube work and like everything work so I can have more control over the people in my space in my life, because sometimes I don't want to compromise. I'm a Taurus moon, so it's hard for me to like be around people that I don't like. My face gets all screwed up. Like, I'm like, ew, like, what did you just say? Gross. Like, ugh, why are you around? And Geminis have this amazing ability to like be able to smile and chuck and jive through anything. But now I think that y'all are tired of it, and you're like, you know, I don't have to chuck and jive through shit. I can enjoy my own space. I can enjoy this lovely relationship that's blossoming. I want to get to know this person. I have my own clarity on my career and how I can move forward and grow. I don't have to sit here and play pretend with people. I don't need any more friends. I don't need people just for the sake of having people around. And so I really think that that is just such a driving force for this bonus reading and for this next chapter of revelation. And I think that that was the tower moment for you, was just like, you know, I can do bad all by myself. I don't need to be surrounded by just people. It's just noise at this point, you know. And so I think a lot of you are cutting through and sifting through that noise and building up your own personal comfort zone and cocoon. All right. Yeah. And yeah, absolutely. You're coming out of heartbreak into balance. You're stepping out of this 3 of Swords to the 6 of Pentacles and this deep balance. Like, again, October is going to be a big month for a lot of you guys. The Libra seasons could be connecting with the Libra too. But there's just this really beautiful start to your passions, and even the Emperor and the Empress. So again, with union, couple, sex, a lot concerning. You've been, when I get that feeling, hey, I want sexual healing. Yeah, I see that coming in for you too. Lots of it. Woo-wee. Anyways, wrap it on up. Wrap it on up. And for something that's been hidden in the shadows, it's going to start moving forward. Like I said, you're stepping out of the hangman and moving into the sun, right? So you're coming out of the moon and stepping into the sun. So things that have been done in the dark, you're now feeling courageous enough to bring it to the light and like pursue it because you're comfortable with yourself. You're comfortable with everything that you got going on. So now you feel like I can have fun. I can play. I can distract myself. I can, get down with the get down because you've earned it at this point. It's time for you to take a break, and you guys are so ready to take a break and just self-care and just enjoy yourself. Like there's a very, I'm getting a lot of Taurian energy from here. Could be connecting with the Taurus, but I'm really hearing that like hedonist, like that hedonistic type where you're just drowning in pleasure, but you deserve it. Again, I'm a Taurus moon, so I could be a bad influence, but it's time for you to just drown in those pleasures and just bask in the glory of the Empress and this beautiful energy that you are embodying, okay? So, yeah, so that is what I got for you, Gemini. I am going to do, ow. I am going to do the Oracle deck for you, but before we get into it, I did want to give you a friendly reminder to please check out that description box below on booking the personal reading with me, $25 for 15 minutes. That is going to be to the end of June. And yeah, follow me on Instagram for all the daily readings. Sorry, I was like, what am I supposed to be saying right now? But awesome, Gemini. Thank you so much for your support. I hope that you like this bonus reading. All right, we got, wow, I've never even had, I got so many cards today during this bonus with this deck that I haven't gotten before. So I'm super excited because I'm learning the deck. Anyways, White Stag, Protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. So you guys could be experiencing nature. And I'm going to say this. I might not, but how do I word this? Nature can be smoked sometimes or ingested sometimes. And so some of you guys could be exploring different realms to expand your spirituality as far as like things that come from the ground. Could be food and gardening. Could be something else. All right. And so you're opening yourself up to different experiences. But nature is going to be a big part. For some of you guys who are going camping or hiking. Or like you get an offer to like go hang out on somebody's like farm. Or just like go away for a couple of days, and it's kind of like weird, but it ends up being so nice. And so if you have a chance to like go and be outside, take a walk, listen to the trees and all that other stuff, that's going to be so important and grounding for you, Geminis. And it's so funny because I'm just picturing like, I'm a city girl, but this city girl needs a country, needs a country ass weekend, right? Okay. So yeah, Gemini, that is what I got for you. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this bonus reading. Please, please, please don't forget that the new layout does involve personal Gemini reading. So I'm not lumping all the air signs together. It's still individualized reading. So if you can, click on that as I start moving forward. And if you can, join me for the lives. I really, really love them. I have so much fun doing them. And so I want to start growing and expanding in that ground. So I would appreciate if you, hippity hop on over there. So thank you so much, Geminis. Mwah, 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 mwah. I hope that you had a lovely birthday season, and I wish you the best. Godspeed. Until next time.